Hey, what's going on? Welcome to another edition of MVP, the midweek verbal pre-workout series. It's your boy Marcus. And listen, I'm excited. I'm feeling good. And it's not because it's January 1st. No, it's not because it's 2020. No, it's not because I have these New Year's resolutions that, I'm going to start making changes today on January 1st. Nah. I actually, 2019, let me tell you something. When I decided I was going to make these videos, that I'm going to press towards my goal, my calling, my dream, I would take notes and I would write down what I'm going to say, or at least kind of jot down in the first two videos. I didn't do that this time. This time I just want to talk. This time I don't want it to be, I want it to be from the top of my head and coming from my heart. All right? 2019 taught me a lesson. I finally opened up my ears to my heart. I stopped listening to outside noise. I stopped listening to the worst noise, the loudest noise, the voices in my head telling me, why would you try to do that? You're just gonna fail. You don't have what it takes. You're not this enough. You're not that enough. But I had this moment of clarity about a month ago. I had this moment of clarity, and man, I can't even explain how it changed me inside. For years, I spent working towards a goal of getting a master's degree in teaching college, and I got that goal. I reached that goal. I've made that dream. I've turned it into fruition. And as much as I feel I've never felt more in place in a job, this is a career, it's not a job, I still just felt that there was something more for me. I always teach college. I want to teach college until my brain don't let me. But that's not going to stop me from pursuing this other dream. This whole video, this whole concept of MVP, midweek verbal pre-workout, these motivating videos. This is me forging my path and pressing forward and not allowing my fears to determine my life, not allowing my past, not allowing my who I was to determine and dictate who I am and who I will be going forward. A lot of people, Les Brown says that the graveyard is the richest place in the world. Why? Because there you will find all the unwritten books, all the unshared inventions, all the unsung songs, ideas that people had, great ideas, but they never acted on them for whatever reason. The world told them they couldn't do it. Their parents told them, the school, their friends, life, doubters, and they believed it. I refuse to go to my deathbed. I refuse to sit on my deathbed with the ghosts, with the angry eyes of all the ideas that I had, staring at me, saying, we came to you and only you with these ideas. You could have brought us to life. But now they say, now we're going to go to the grave together and die together because you didn't act. Listen, everybody has greatness within them. I believe that. I fully believe that everybody has a calling. But why doesn't everybody become successful? Because they're scared. You're not motivated. You don't have that internal drive. Eric Thomas talks about the story between a lion and a gazelle, and he talks about the similarities and the differences. The similarity between a lion and a gazelle, he says, is that every day in Africa when the sun comes up, a gazelle and a lion, they get to running. That's the similarity. But the difference, he says, is the difference when you watch that gazelle, When the lion isn't chasing the gazelle, it stops running. It's not prodded to run. It's not being pushed. It's not scared. It runs out of fear. Fear takes over. It survives by running from the lion. But the lion ain't chasing it. The gazelle ain't running. But the lion, as great as that lion is, the king of the jungle, right? The king of the jungle. If the lion doesn't wake up and go after that gazelle, it don't eat. Furthermore, it don't bring food to its family, its kids, its cubs, its wife, whatever, the other lions that are depending on it. A lot of people are gazelles. A lot of people, you only go when your boss is pushing you, when someone's over your shoulder, if someone's coming up from behind you, and you're doing just enough to not get caught, just enough to not get fired. What kind of life is that to live, though? You got people posting their cars on Facebook, talking about be the change you want to see. Posting their vacations. Yet there are people that are living this great Facebook life that in reality, they're struggling. They're struggling because they're living above their means, and they're driving cars that because they feel they need to say, well, I'm a lion, I'm a beast, I'm successful. When they go home, they might not have any food in their pantry. They might be struggling to pay their rent note, their mortgage note, their car note. Why? Because they're living a life, they're portraying a life that they don't live to other people to get their affirmation. You don't need affirmation from anybody. You don't need it. You just need yourself. You need to affirm yourself that you're worthy of the dream that you have. And then think big. Les Brown says that, he says, he's found that most people fail in life not because they aim too high, not because their goals are too big. He says most people fail in life because they aim too low and hit. Their dreams aren't big enough. Their goals aren't big enough. They're not aiming high enough. And then they settle with this job that, they hate their boss or they hate their coworkers, but they keep coming because they need money to exist. I get that. But if that's you, if you're one of those people where, even if you're not just getting by, you might have good bread, you might have, financial stability, but you hate your boss, you hate the job. You wake up every day and that job is killing you because you don't want to be there. It's not your calling. It's not what you were meant to do. And you're never going to merge your goals, your dreams with that job that you hate. They're never going to come together. So you got to take that leap. You got to take a risk. You got to stop being scared. I'm telling you, I've lived my life. Always worried about what other people would think of me. I lost my hair when I was a kid. I would only wear hats and I'd rock them low so you didn't see that I didn't have eyebrows. I was so self-conscious of what the world around me would think of me. That's not me anymore. That's not me. I realized what I'm meant to do, and I want you to realize what you were meant to do. I want you to go after your goal, your dream, your passion. I want you to live your best life. If everybody in the world just said and went after what was in their heart, oh man, the world would be such a better place. It would be such a better place. But listen, Happy New Year's. Make this year your best year. Please believe in yourself. And above all things, do not listen to the outside noise. Don't listen to what other people say. If there's something you want to do, there's something that you want to go after, you have a passion that you just know that if you gave it your all, that you would be successful at it. but you don't for whatever reason. Please stop wasting time. We all have numbers over our heads. We all have a fucking counter up there that's counting down. You can't see it, but it's there. Mine's there, yours are there, my kids are there. I don't know when my time's up. I don't know when my time's up, but I'll be damned if I live my life making some other person's dream a reality. I will press forwards with my dreams. I will do whatever I have to do to make them a reality. And I hope you all do the same. That's hot. Turn the heat up in my apartment and I got this on. Pre-workout's kicking in, I'm ready to go. But I had to get this out, of the way. Listen, I believe if you're watching this and you're at this point, let me tell you, I believe in you, because if I can do the things that I did in my life, if I can make the changes I made, all of you can. You watching this, your friend that's not watching this, your mother, your father, you can be 60 years old and going to college and getting a degree. People do that. People go after their passions and their dreams because they're sick of living someone else's life. So you want to make this year your best year? You want to do all the New Year's resolution things? That's great. That's cute. But until you act on them, until you execute, right? That's the key word. Execute. You're not going to get what you want. Eric Thomas says, innovation is rewarded, but execution, that's worship, y'all. It's worshipped. So please, stop waiting for that perfect day. Stop waiting for that opportune time that ain't ever gonna come. Go now. Stop watching this and go. Act, execute. Man, or just live a life of regret. Peace out, y'all.